Hi, my name is Taylor Rober. I am running for chairman of the Crow Tribe. Ladies and gentlemen, I see our people, a wonderful people. Yes, we're having a hard time. Yes, we're a little down on our luck. But I don't believe this political game that these politicians are playing is right for us. There seems to be something that says, hey, if you don't vote for me, then I'm not going to help you. And that is not the case. I am the youngest candidate, and that means I'm here to help. That means that I still know to listen to our elders. Right now, our elders don't have a place to go. We need to bring back the senior citizens, a place for them to spend some time and not spend money on eating. Because on their shoulders weighs a lot. If you think about it, in their households, there's not just one family. Sometimes there are two, maybe three. And they struggle. They have to think about keeping the lights on, keeping the heat, and food on the table. There's a lot that we need to help them with. The young children need our help. Right now, they're growing up in harsh conditions, and we need to change that. The younger generation, my generation, we have been forced out. I know we live in Billings, Hardin, sometimes here. Houses, they're not readily available. As chairman, first thing we need to do is fix and help the people. 3 basic needs: safety, shelter, and food. Let's take trash, for instance. If these young men and young women have in the back of their mind constantly about, how am I going to feed my children? How am I going to feed, when are my children going to eat? That piece of trash on the ground doesn't matter. But once we fulfill those 3 basic needs, food, shelter, and safety, then they can begin to look further than their house and say, that piece of trash is a problem. You see, politicians today, they constantly talk about millions here, millions there. We never see it. I mean, just a few months ago, we got COVID money for 25 or 44 million, I have no idea. Rumors, but we did get some money, and not one of us have seen it. I don't know where that money is going. We can't talk about millions while our children are starving, while our elders are struggling. We have to fix the problem, and the problem is the people are struggling. So please, help us to help you. I may be the youngest candidate, but I do see the problems. I do see that we are having a hard time here, and our politicians no longer have our best interests in mind. So, financially, I have no idea where the tribe's at. Everything's hidden. Everything's so hidden that I don't think anybody knows where we're at. Are we in debt? Are we not in debt? This is a problem because we, the people, don't know where this money is at. Quarterly updates will be my main effort. The people need to know whatever money that I spend. If it's $100 in gas to go help a family, then the people need to see that. Whatever money is spent, you will know where that money is going. We need to figure out our revenues, what money is coming in, and where is bleeding out. That is our financial crisis right now. We got millions coming in, but it's not being spent on you, the people. We need to fix this. There's a lot of good here. We have land, we have rivers. For some reason, non-natives are coming in here. Why? I believe it's because they envy our freedom. The freedom we have here is unparalleled. We can fish where we want. We can hunt when we want. You leave this reservation, You can't do that. You have to ask permission. You have to buy a piece of paper to let you do that. The freedoms we have here, we need to keep, and we need to uphold ourselves. Because no one else is going to do it, and everybody else that does see it want to take that away from you. You are the people. You are the Crow tribe. You deserve to know what every bit of money that comes to this tribe goes. You deserve to have freedom. You deserve to have safety. You deserve to have shelter, and you deserve to have food. Too long have our politicians left us in the cold. Just because you don't vote for them, you're left out. That's not right. Right now, people are being threatened for their jobs if they don't go to a rally. We honestly need to change the way we think. Somewhere down the line, we got the words politician and leader mixed up, and I'm here to show you the difference. A politician will only line his pockets to make sure that his family is good. A leader will put all 15,000 crows ahead of themselves. I hate to say it, but we forgot to check on our neighbors. We forgot to check on our brothers and our sisters. Once you leave this res, you are just another Indian. But inside this res, Diab Salaru, we need to help each other. We need to rise up and rebuild, figuratively and literally. We don't have no buildings here that we can call a Crow tribe. I mean, I'm sure we have the casino hotel. It's going to be a hard road, but I guarantee you, I'd rather be starting from the bottom than to be sitting up on top. Because at the end of this 4 years, I want to say I helped all that I could. I'm here to help the Crow people. I'm here to help all of us. Now, they're going to talk about experience and all this. I don't think you need experience to help people. You got to have a heart. When I was in the military, in Afghanistan, heart is where it's at. I left because I wanted to help everyone I could. Overseas, I didn't think I'd see it here. Our kids are struggling. Their kids are struggling. I'm tired of seeing politicians use what little resources we have for them to get reelected. I want to make sure you, the people, are put first finally, and for once. Because I do believe that if we put you first, and we pick you up, we help you with whatever small businesses you have, that is how we're going to grow the great Crow Nation. I don't see any businesses out here that are Crow owned. There might be a few. Crowmark burned down, everybody was sad. That did not belong to the tribe. We need to bring our own resources here. We need to bring our own food stores here. We have no economy here. All the money that we get here, per cap and sorts, it leaves. So, we got a gas station, I'm proud of it. I buy gas there every day. I'm proud that we have something. But you, the people, have ideas. And we're here as a stepping stone. The Crow tribe cannot be financially, stable anymore to fund every personal business. So what we're going to do is, grants, I believe, are the way of the future for now. If you can see Senator Poe with Peggy White, she's helping a lot of people. She's helping to feed everyone on the Crow res. We're going to get those grants back. We're going to fund people, senior citizens, Head Start, everything's being in the works right now. We're going to help them. On this end, we're going to rebuild the tribe. We need a building. We need a place where people can come and ask for help. While we are doing that on this end, we're going to have grants. And we're going to make sure that you are fed and you have something to eat. I see it. And we're going to make a change. Today, I want to tell you, yes, I may be the youngest candidate. but I know how to fix problems and I know how to help. Those are my strong suits. And I do believe with those two things, we can bring us back. Now, there are some questions here that I would like to address. Let's see. How will you address some of the issues that are concerning Crow people, trash, housing, infrastructure, children, and elders? I believe I hit on a few of those, but housing, like I said, we have 3 families living in one house. We need to make sure those are taken care of. We need to start making sure that the water heaters are good for the winter. Winter is coming and it's coming fast. Trash, we need to lock up our trash. The one here in Crow, I don't know who tore that fence down, but it's blowing trash everywhere. Common sense. All winds come from the northwest. 90% of the winds come from the northwest. So that's what that fence was there for. And when they tore it out and built the road there, it's not catching the trash, and now you can see it. It's a little bit worse. What I propose is that we close up the trash. Lock it up from, I don't know, it could be 8 to 8 in the morning. But I know there are people who in the middle of the night come, mostly non-natives, and dump all their trash and don't care if it goes into the bin. We need to have someone monitor that. Make sure that someone, when they go over there, they throw it into the bin. Our elders, like I've said, are having a hard time. We need to help them. It's their roof that most families are under. State of finances. Now that's a tricky question I believe we all want to know. What are our finances? Like I said, quarterly updates. You need to know every little detail. It's public knowledge. It's public information. And that's what I'll bring it back to. I'll make sure I work with everyone who gets selected. I may be running by myself, so I'm not obligating anybody's families to vote for me. I want them to vote for me because they feel my message is true. You're going to vote in a vice chairman, a secretary, and a vice secretary. Those are your choices. As your chairman, it's my duty to work with everyone that you choose. We are servants for the people, not politicians. This is a tribe, not a state, not some county. This is a tribe. And that means all of us are related in some way. Somewhere down the line, we said, you know what, let's treat this like it's off reservation and we'll just help certain people. That's not the case. No matter who you vote for, whether you vote for me or not, it's my job as chairman to take care of all 15,000 Crows living on and off the reservation. Like I said before, we are here to help. I may be the youngest candidate, then that means change is inevitable. Change is happening. Something's stirring up. And I'm here to pick it off the ground. My name is Taylor Wilbur, and I'm running for chairman of the Crow Tribe.